Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl Divinely Lika, and welcome to the channel. To all of my returning viewers, hey soul cousins, so happy, so blessed, so thankful, so elated to have you back. And to all of my new subscribers, welcome to the soul family. I'm so happy to have you. I knew I shouldn't have said nothing about the fact that I felt like I was shadow banned because I'm like, I don't know what's going on, y'all, with the algorithm or if somebody's sending me some nasty energy. But it's just like, it seemed like my subscribers just was like at a standstill for a second. I'm like, I don't know what the hell going on, man. But I'm like, I'm gonna just keep showing up, and yeah, I gained a few subscribers. I'm really thankful and happy about it. Um, Yeah, I am. I am. That just means it makes me, which, you know what really makes me feel good. I felt really good about the readings that I put out. Like I feel good about all the readings I put out, but sometimes I just feel a little bit better about some than others. And I don't know. I just really felt like I channeled some really powerful energy the last time I did a reading. So I'm happy to see that, that energy did what it was supposed to do, reach the people it was supposed to reach a little bit more than normal. And yeah, I'm really really happy about that. I am. I do want to give a special shout out to y'all. Big thanks to y'all because a lot of you commented where you're from and your zodiac sign, and that really really made me happy. I kind of want to just real brief. I wanted to comment back to you guys individually, but I'm like, that'll take forever. How about I just like acknowledge everybody in the next recording that I do? So if you want to just, if you're somebody that just like, look, hurry up and get to the reading, scroll, click around, fast forward to around like 5 minutes or something. But I'm going to spend this little bit of time to acknowledge those who commented where they're from. I'm going to be honest, I've already went through these and I'm not going to butcher nobody's name. So I'm just going to shout out your where you're from and your sun sign. I would get into the moon and the rising, but I don't know mine's, y'all. And I thought I did. I really did. But my mom, for some reason or another, my time is not on my birth certificate. My birth time is not on my birth certificate. And when I asked my mom, she said I was born at 5:15. So I thought I had my three, my moon, my sun, my rising, which was Gemini sun, Gemini moon, Taurus rising. However, some just told me to ask her again some months later. And when I did, she did say 5:15, but then she texted me right back and was like, matter of fact, I think you were actually born 5 pounds and 15 ounces. So I was like, oh, great. After I've done such a detailed birth chart. I'm going to have to go to like Vital Records or something like that to see, to get my, my birth time, because I genuinely do not know. And that kind of bothers me, especially just being spiritual and into astrology, how I am. That kind of bothers me. But anywho, I'm going to take this time to, just shout everybody out where you're from and your sun sign. So we have Texas, Aries. I do love Aries. I love fire signs just in general. I love your passionate asses. I have Scorpio, a Scorpio man from Miami, Florida, sending love. I'm sending you love back. Sending you love back. Philadelphia, Pisces, my girl Queen of Swords, 8888. Yeah. She's from Philadelphia and she's a Pisces. Girl, we in the same state. I actually want to take a trip to Philadelphia because y'all got a lot of good places to eat. And I like to eat. I do. I just do. Especially places I've never been to. Yeah, so I got to take a trip to Philly. I got Wichita, Kansas in the building. Leo sun, Libra moon. Okay, girl. Like I said, I love my fire signs. I have Libra, Italy. Wow, fancy. Love it. South Africa, Sagittarius sun, Cancer moon, Gemini rising. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's cool. That actually... Okay. I can kind of understand why you gravitate to my readings. That's my girl, by the way. You know who you are. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name because I don't want to get it wrong. We got Orlando, Florida in the building. Wait, first was Miami, Florida. Now we got, what was it? Yeah, Miami, Florida. Now we got Orlando, Florida in building. Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon, Cap Rising, NYC in the building. I've never been in New York City. Definitely want to go real bad. I got like a little bit of a fascination with New York right now. You know, I got to take a trip there. NYC and Cancer, and I do love Cancers. For some reason or another, all my best friends end up being Cancers. I'm not somebody who is easily comfortable around people, but for some reason or another, like if I could say there's any sign that I end up being comfortable around a little bit faster than any other zodiac signs, it's Cancers. You guys just get me. I have LA Aries, Pisces, LA, your Aries Sun, Pisces Moon, Cancer Rising. Okay. And my girl, what? Melindale 7696. Hopefully I'm saying it right. She is a Pisces, and she is from North Hill, so she's from Pittsburgh too. Okay, girl, what's up? What's up, girl? And then I got my girl Kayla. She's from Seattle, and she is also a Gemini. Okay. Military brat, thank you so much for your service, Kayla. Thank you so much for your service. We all appreciate you. Okay, Gemini gang. All right, but anyway, let's get into the reading. I said fast forward to about 5 minutes. It was 6, but okay, y'all be all right. Let's get into it. So I was nudged to actually one of the first decks that I purchased when I started doing readings, which was like this love deck. I don't even have the box anymore. This love deck, and then also wait, what was I gonna say? Yeah, when I first started readings, I started off with this deck, and then I purchased a travel size tarot deck. That was like 2 years ago. And I was like, oh wow. So when I seen this in like my mind's eye, I was like, really? All right, I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust the process. Let's see what's going on. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the Divine Collective. Hold on, y'all. Clear and accurate messages for the Divine Collective. What is it that you want them to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that you want them to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Protect and cover me as I channel these messages in this energy for the collective. And allow me to deliver these messages from the highest, most authentic version of myself and not from a place of ego. Protect my crown chakra as I get these messages across. Protect and open up my third eye chakra so that I can dive deeper into my intuition to give further clarification of the cards that come out today. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do a timestamp for like 7 minutes. So I can just say like the first 7 minutes of the reading was, you know, straight for directly tied to the shout outs. Okay. So I could do that. What is it that the Divine Collective needs to hear and know the most at this time in regards to love? What is it that the Divine Collective needs to hear and know the most at this time in regards to love? Please just block out all interferences. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. I love Tim's. I do. I'm like, I'm not doing frequencies today. I'm just going to play some real good vibe music in the background. Nice and low. And that's all I want to do. Alright, Spirit, show me what the Divine Collective needs to see, not what they want to see. Alright, it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Try to resolve things. It says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. So I feel like your energy is calling in your soulmate. This doesn't have, I don't think this has as much to do with what you're doing physically as what's going on energetically or spiritually. I do believe that we meet certain people in the spirit before we actually meet them in the physical. But for some of you, this actually might, your friends actually may help align you with this person in some way. Hold on, let me scooch up. Tell me more, Spirit. Romantic feelings. Now this one tried to come out in reverse. So maybe for some of you, you're kind of struggling with connecting with your more romantic side, or maybe this person struggles with connecting with the romantic side. But it says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, collective. Tell me more, Spirit. I think I want to do 5 of this particular deck for whatever reason. Okay. What's it say? Wow. Golly. It says honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. Why am I hearing like a honeymoon phase for an extended period of time? You know, sometimes people's honeymoon phase be all like short and brief. For some reason, I feel like you're going to meet this person. It's just going to be like you guys fall in love with each other over and over and over again within the connection. What is this? Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. What is it that the Divine Collective doesn't see coming? What is it that they don't see coming? What is it that they don't see coming? Spirit. Oh, not me. Didn't I use no moon water today? And this is good moon water. Hold on, y'all. One more, Spirit. One more, Spirit. Goodbye to evolving lights. When another insight. One more, Spirit. One more. Oh, y'all not letting me go to pull? Y'all don't want one more to come out? Just one more, Spirit? For the collective? Yes, it's nothing to me. Okay, I got 2 actually. Okay. Yeah, I felt like I'm like there's gonna somewhere there's gonna be an advice card. I was just waiting for it. It says let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Feel like we got this one before. Then it says heart to heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So for some of you, I feel like some past relationship fears may try to arise when you meet this person. Sometimes it's just like that. Like you meet somebody, you feel something so deeply for, and then if you're somebody who's been hurt in the past, it's not uncommon for you to start thinking about, okay, well, if I care for them just this, if I feel so deeply for them that I could be hurt just as deep if this person was to wrong me. And because of that, maybe you want to control the situation to an extent just to be sure. But Spirit is kind of saying just to allow this to unfold naturally. Allow everything to flow as it needs to, you know. Still focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and working on yourself. It's on the back of the deck. Yeah, because you're still in the process of just getting to know each other. It says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Give me 1 second, collective. Okay, so what I heard when I walked off, um, with this heart to heart conversation, you can meet this person and like it could be a situation where maybe you both are scared to be vulnerable, um, or you haven't, or like you're like there may be some type of heart to heart conversation that needs to happen about like how you feel about each other. Maybe there's something like, yeah, like there needs to be like there's gonna need to be like some type of heart to heart conversation in regards to like your romantic feelings for each other. Hmm. Or even heart to heart feelings about what Yeah, I feel like maybe some heart to heart conversation is gonna have to happen in regards to your feelings for one another that could maybe help you get out of this like control, like letting go of control issues, or just I'm not even gonna say necessarily control, but allowing it to just unfold naturally. Hmm. Let me move on to the next deck that I want to channel from. Let's see, collective. I'm gonna have to dive a little deeper into this energy to understand what it is that I'm seeing. These cards are so hard to see. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I have to move my candle down here. And it's like outside of maybe whatever it is that you have to heal, you're still trying to heal from, or maybe work on after your last connection, because there could be something, I feel like trying to control a situation is like a trauma response to something that maybe just didn't unfold the way you had planned or wanted to unfold, wanted to unfold in the past. So let's see what else this is. All right. Golly, I bent the hell out of these cards. Shuffling a little bit too rough. All right, divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family. I cannot see. All right, I'm gonna have to turn my ring light on, y'all. I just can't really see that well. And it's not that it's too dark, because it's kind of always this dark when I do my readings. It's just that those cards are like holographic or something, so it's kind of hard for me to see them with just the candlelight and my lamps in here. So let me get this ring light on, because I want to be able to keep looking over the cards as I pull more cards, just in case if I get another download, I don't miss it. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Even though I kind of like the dark setting, but it's alright. We're gonna let it go. I still can really see. I need to have my glasses. I ain't gonna hold you. I still can't really see these that well. Alright, divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the divine collective. Clear and accurate messages for the divine collective. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time in regards to love? What else is it that they need to hear and know that's in alignment with this spread so far? Maybe one of your friends end up having a heart-to-heart conversation with you about maybe this person that you get into a connection with, that maybe you just might be like, because I know my friends, they give me the like blunt truth. They'll tell me like, girl, if you keep doing all this or doing all that, you gonna lose that connection, or whatever it may be. Now I'm just using that as an example, but I have those type of friends where they gonna tell me what it is. Tell me more, spirit, that's in alignment with this reading. Love your shadow. It says accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Okay. So this can be also in alignment with this. I'm sorry. Maybe music doesn't work for me well in the background. I don't know. It's just, I'm already a Jimmy. I need to focus. My thoughts are already everywhere. I need them to be a little bit more centered at the present moment. It says accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. So maybe you're somebody who could be a little bit hard on others, but you're also hard on yourself. I'm hearing the word perfectionist. It's like maybe you wanting things to be like perfect, or I want things to be a specific type of way, that you're trying to control a situation. And then it says letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Yeah, this has a lot to do with these control issues, or you're probably going through some type of shadow work right now. And that's probably even more of the reason why Spirit is just saying to let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, it says keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. So maybe somebody has a heart-to-heart conversation with you. I really feel like maybe a friend might have a conversation. Because, our friends know better than anybody. If we ain't in the best place to be dating, or if maybe we're still holding on to energy from our past relationship, or there's certain things about how we're dating now that's a reflection of certain things that we've experienced in our past relationship. I don't know, y'all. Yeah. It's like your energy. Okay. It's almost like there's a potential for you to call in your soulmate into your existence, and there be like these deep romantic feelings and honeymoon phase and stuff and all that, but it's just like there's still something in your energy that's tied to past and not whatever this future is. So it's almost like I don't really feel like I'm predicting a future. I'm predicting I feel like all readings are really a prediction of a potential future timeline. It says be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Okay, boom. So a lot of you are going to be in a place where you're really afraid to be vulnerable when this person comes into your energy. You're going to be afraid to be vulnerable. But I really feel like you need to have a conversation with this person about what it is you experience and what your fears are with dating right now while you are in the process of healing and doing shadow work. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that conversation needs to be had. Because for me personally, I feel like there's versions of myself that I've showed people that isn't authentically me. It could have been the scarred version of myself, the afraid to let my guard down version of myself, not wanting to seem like I'm too emotionally invested type of thing. You know, just real ego operating type shit. And I feel like it could give somebody the wrong impression. Only because it's not who you really are. I feel like it's just it's like I don't know. It's like your shadow, like something you're trying to work through. Yeah. And maybe you do need to have a heart-to-heart conversation about maybe something you experienced in the past. For some of you, you came out of a third-party situation. A connection where, you know, somebody maybe was juggling you or couldn't make a decision on you. And that's what makes it hard for you not to get in connection and not want to control the situation. Because your biggest fear is just to repeat the same thing again. But sometimes it's like, you know, vibrating from fear, you'll attract it. I'm telling you, you will. Patience. It flew out. Patience. At first it showed itself on the back of the deck, but I didn't take it. And it just flew out. It says patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Yeah. I said it. That's what I said. Like, maybe you've met this. It's maybe somebody you meet in the spirit before you meet physically. And I feel like in regards to when you'll actually meet this person physically is based off of whatever work that you're doing that you decide to do on yourself. Or you may meet this person in the midst of you going through your healing work. But I do feel like this situation or this connection should start off with you being transparent about what you experience and just where you are in your life and what you're working through. I just had to have the same conversation with somebody too. I met somebody that, you know, I really took an interest in and wanted to get to know, but I had to be real. Like, you know, their biggest thing is like, I really like quality time. You know, I feel like I like to spend a lot of time around my person. Personally, I'm very introverted. That's naturally my personality is introverted. Even though I'm a Gemini and we do have the ability to be social butterflies, more times than not, I really do value my solitude. And not even do I just value my solitude, but I'm in a place of hermit. I'm in a hermit mode right now. So I really don't care to have somebody regularly in my energy. I just don't, you know, and I feel like I did better. It was better for me to be transparent with that person in the beginning than to feel like I'm not interested in them because they're trying to see me and maybe my energy just isn't gonna, you know, it's just not in a place where I want to be in someone's energy. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just giving me... Yeah, then it says, be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. This is just on the back of the deck. But, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but Spirit is saying very much so to stay present. You know, stop looking back on the past or what didn't work out in the past, because you know what I realized, collective, because our biggest thing for a long time was like a lot of people were getting pissed off because they don't want to keep hearing about their past person. It's like, I'm not dealing with my past person anymore, so I don't understand why they keep coming up in my energy. And yes, I feel like one reason is because, yes, your past person is getting karma and your past person is in your energy because they're thinking about you a lot and they're in regret. But for some of you, the other reason why your past person is still in your energy because you're allowing them to be in your... Because not going to say you're allowing them to be in your energy, but there's somebody whose past person keeps coming up in their energy because... Here's the thing, right? If I'm in a relationship with a very toxic person, I finally end this relationship, and then I move on to date again. But now when I date with my guard up. I'm not trying to give all of myself to nobody. I don't want to be vulnerable because I refuse to be hurt like that again. My past person is still in my energy. Because though I'm no longer with this person, because of what I've experienced with this person, they are affecting how I date now moving forward. So they are still in my energy. Do you understand what I'm saying by that? Like, it's like letting a person be in a the idea of being in a relationship with a person. And this is like a conversation maybe a lot of us have to have with ourselves, me included, where it's like, but I can't even say me, because I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm just an optimistic person. I'm a person who feels like I can get hurt a million times. I will live to love another day. Like, I feel like love is like being in love, and love is like one of the best parts of this human experience. Like, it's amazing. I don't even care. Like, if the whole thing was, Malika, you could be in love all throughout your life, but you're gonna get hurt in between times of you being hurt. I'm still gonna take the hurt just to be in love because it feels good. It's a very beautiful experience, and there's just certain things you learn, in relationships and things of that nature. But anywho, but imagine that, somebody comes into my life, they're a shitty fucking partner, which ultimately leads to me leaving them alone. They don't fucking appreciate me. They don't treat me right. They're cheating, all types of shit. And then I leave them alone. And then now I move forward and I still can't find a happy person because I've allowed this person who's no longer even a part of my life anymore to affect my dating life moving forward. So they're still ruining my love life while me not even being in love with them. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Collective. That fucking sucks. That sucks. Like, no. Absolutely not. So for me, I feel like if that's the case, if like now, because you were in it, because don't get me wrong, we are, there is something we're supposed to take from these relationships. These toxic relationships, there's something to take. There's something for us to learn from these situations. But if your major lesson you take from them situation is, I'll never deal with that person again, and I'll never allow myself to be hurt like that again, because I'll never allow myself to be that vulnerable or feel that deeply for somebody again, or I don't know, whatever it may be, if moving forward you now date in fear, every time you meet a person you're dealing with them from a place of fear, or what if they might, or what if this, or what if that, then your past person is very much so still in your energy, and they are still controlling your love life, not even being a part of your life anymore. Yeah. Tell me more, Spirit. So Spirit is saying be patient. Be patient with yourself, because there are some things that you still need to deal with. There's certain things that you still need to heal. Certain things you still need to deal with. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. So we got difficulties and balance. It says difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as an obstacle to the success of this connection. And that falls right under heart-to-heart conversations. And then we have balance. Y'all can't see it. It says there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Right? There does. So you can't think you're going to get a success in a relationship. Like, somebody can't think they're going to get a success in a relationship or be in a healthy relationship if there's physical attraction, if there's physical intimacy, and maybe even some type of emotional intimacy, but there's no spiritual intimacy. Like, there's like, you can't, because somebody may just be in a mindset that like, I'm going to love again, but this time I'm not going to let my guard all the way down. Then that means you're not dealing with somebody in a balanced way. And ultimately, what ain't balanced it'll be balanced some way. Rather it's the relationship just not working at all, or whatever it may be. But there has to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. And in your case, or in this person's case, whoever energy this is that I'm channeling, because my readings are general, so do not force anything to fit. This just may not be your reading. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. So to think you're going to get back out in the dating world with having this particular type of guard up, that automatically blocks out the chance of emotional and spiritual intimacy to really be there.
It'll be very surface level, and quite frankly, that shit ain't gonna last. You know what? Maybe I do. I feel like, man, if you got two surface level people in a relationship, it probably does work great. Cause ignorance is fucking bliss. I'm telling you. I understand what our so as the deeper in the not in my knowledge that I get, I understand more and more where the saying ignorance is bliss comes from. Cause god damn. Like I even feel like there's certain things that would bring me karma. There's certain actions that could bring me karma now with me knowing better, knowing what I know versus somebody like there's something that I could do that would bring me karma that may not bring the next person karma. And why I say that is this. When you don't know, when there's certain things you don't know or you're not aware of, the universe isn't expecting you to it's like when you know certain things, I feel like the universe holds you to a higher standard and you have a greater responsibility. That's what I feel like it is. So I do feel like there are certain actions and there are certain things that I could do that would get me karma that might not get the next person karma. Why? Just because they're ignorant. They don't even understand what they may not understand things the way I understand things, but spirit knows my heart. They know what I understand. So I can't sit there and be like, oh, well, other people do shit like this all the time. And they seen it. I can't do that. I'm not them. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. Before I move on to a different deck. What is going to be my next deck? That's the question. I don't know. I don't know, but I am seeing the importance of doing some shadow work and some healing here. And, trying to... There's a lesson you're supposed to take from that past relationship, but it's not to not love again, not to be cold or not want to give your heart again. Be more mindful about who you give your heart to. However, yeah, it says make the effort. This love is worth taking risks. You are called to move forward. Aww. Oh, and then right up under that it says, open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. For some of you, for somebody specific, maybe, maybe before you even could find you start even thinking about a romantic partner, maybe you need to, try to make some friends. Like, now I'm going to say try to make friends. That sounds fucking weird. Now, I would never try to make friends. That's just my personal opinion. But maybe, some type of practice of... I don't want to say be a better friend, but I don't know. I ain't gonna talk just to talk, so let me see what else, Spirit. Past lives. I knew this shit. Past lives. You have known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past lifetime. Yeah. And then right in the back, it says, free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. Especially this, because this is a love like, this was something that was divinely orchestrated. You guys have already known each other before. So you just being transparent about where you are in your healing journey and your love life journey, whatever it may be, would really make a big difference in how this situation will go. And just make sure you're doing the shadow work and working on yourself. Don't try to force this situation. Don't try to project your insecurities onto another person based off of a past person, whatever it may be. Because those worries and that fear has everything to do, like, sometimes we just have a tendency to do that. And that's when you really still, you might still have some more work that you need to do on yourself. Where it's like, you got this fear that somebody might wrong you or do you like your past person did you, but they've never actually given you any they've really given you no reason to feel this way. It's just based off of your past traumas and your past heartaches that you feel this way, and it's ultimately like projecting your own insecurities onto somebody else who isn't even the cause of the situation. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like for the let your friends help you, this may be something your friends might help you out with, like, you know. Spirits, point me to the next deck you want me to pull from, because I don't even know right now. I know healing definitely has to be done because it's here. I mean, it does seem like a beautiful connection that's going in. It just seems like, yeah, the patience, for this patience card to come out, I feel like the patience has a lot to do with you being patient with yourself. Being patient with yourself, and then the process of how this unfolds. If it comes into a situation where maybe a connection is like more lighthearted, you meet somebody that you really have some type of, you know, deep romantic feelings for, but maybe they're just trying to move things. They're trying to be a little slow with how they get into something serious or a commitment. Is divinely orchestrated that way. Yeah. Let's see what else here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. How are y'all feeling? Because this retrograde is retrograding. I don't want to pull these cards because it's just like, I just don't want to pull this deck, and I'm not going to. I'm going to pull this deck here. Ooh. I know what I'm going to pull from. Since we got the past life soulmate cards here, I'm going to pull from my Confessions of a Soulmate deck, and then I'll do angel numbers. It don't even feel like I've been reading for 42 minutes. Why is that? Yeah. It just seems like some healing needs to be done. Aw. This is definitely going to be a partnership of equal give and take. This card doesn't even go to this deck of cards. It's not supposed to be in here, but it was in here. Just that card by itself. That's cool. All right, let's see. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the divine collective. Clear and accurate messages for the divine collective. What messages do they need to hear and know the most at this time in regards to this energy that I'm channeling, Spirit? Allow me to deliver these messages from the place of the highest version of myself and not from a place of ego. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Not taking and the night falls, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled it up. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Such a beautiful song. I love that song. Spirit. This is at the divine collective. Needs to hear and know the most at this time in regards to this energy that we've channeled so far. Okay. We got two. Oh, it says I love you. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Didn't I say, I'm like, I just feel like you've met this, you're going to meet this person in the spirit before you meet this person in the physical. For some of you, your soulmate already knows that you have work that you need to do. There's still things you're trying to heal through, work through, and things of that nature. And this person is patient because is patient. You need to be patient with yourself as well. This person could also be mirroring you as well and has some type of healing they need to do also. All right, it says, we are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart can nothing compare with anything. Remember always, my love, that I love you. Okay. Excuse me. Then they say my world. Oh my God. They said my world. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in my mind when I am making decisions and include you in all of my plans. They said equal give and take. Oh my gosh. And I include you in all of my plans. Every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. Oh, I love doing life with you. Means so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. Oh my goodness. It's the passion for me. It's the passion for me. What else, Spirit? Tell me more, Spirit. This is this person's feelings for you. Oh my God. It's just so much of a like. And you know what? I'm telling you, when I channeled this energy a long time ago. Well, but I feel like it was the energy was being channeled for me. This is before I was even really doing YouTube readings. Like, I was doing personal readings, but I wasn't doing content yet. And I'm telling you, it's like Spirit was giving me this message. Because I feel like sometimes when Spirit wants to give you a message, they'll just align you with a certain reader with a particular message that's so in alignment with where you are in your journey. And that's specifically what happened. And it was just a lot about, there is a divine masculine for you that, that is going to love you and cherish you and everything else. But there is no room for him to come in yet. Because you don't have any space in your energy for him yet. And I'm like, I'm single. What do you mean there's no space? And that's when it made sense to me. I'm like, because it's energetic. Energetically, there is no space. If I still got shit that I can't get over, or I'm still salty and bitter about from my past relationship, or the way I view, or my outlook on love has changed based off my last relationship, then rightfully so. I don't really have the space in my energy for a healthy person to come into my energy. Because I'm still vibrating at a place of heartache and fear. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I seen it. At the particular time, I don't think I was really vibrating from a place of fear, but I definitely just wasn't fully over. I think I was still in like the place of the battle of, but that's my twin flame. I'm not in that battle anymore. Yeah. But this just gives me very much so somebody, it just gives me like a spouse that you've already met in the spirit, but they won't manifest. I mean, I think Spirit says it somewhere. Yeah. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And then what was the other one I seen? Oh yeah, some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. That's what it is. It's just like, certain things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest, and this could be mutual. Like, this person may have some things they need to heal from, the same way you have certain things that you need to heal from. I'm also hearing detach from. Tell me more, Spirit. This is a divine lead. This is a divinely orchestrated connection. It says divine guidance. I'm amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. Divine is working behind the scenes for us. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. It's like you both are single, but Spirit don't want y'all to meet yet. And I feel it though, because I swear to gosh, there are times I've met people and it's just like, you could tell when, oh wow. Wow. And I've been talking about this fear word, right? Back in the deck, let go of fear. It says, I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. And you remember when I was here earlier, I'm like, somebody is trying to be a perfectionist. Like, I heard that. Like, that when I heard when I pulled the let go of control issues card, I'm like, somebody may not even so much be trying to control somebody, like, oh, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, but maybe they're trying to control somebody's feelings towards them, or maybe you have a history of trying to control somebody's feelings towards you by, okay, well, I need to do more of this so they'll love me, or they won't want to go anywhere else, or I need to make sure I put more time into me doing this or me doing that because I know my partner will like that. That's also controlling. It's not, you're not physically trying to control somebody, but it's like overextending yourself to make somebody like you more or love you more, or to not want to go anywhere, or I'm familiar with it because it's definitely like I learned that when that energy was coming up for me, I learned that's what had me do my research into codependency and what codependency meant. It's so weird how spirit gives me words. Like, there's times, like, when I was like ending my connection, because one of the reasons why I was so confused about if my last relationship was a twin or not, because some of the stages look very similar to what they say twin flame stages are. My last relationship very much so brought me to my spiritual awakening. Well, I lost my little brother too. So my little brother was killed, and then I was in that connection as well at the same time, which was very it definitely very much so brought me to a spiritual awakening, and it was definitely a spiritual connection, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it was a twin flame. And one of the things I used to think as well, we had a lot of, they say the success of a twin flame union is solely based off of mutual healing. Well, we would always make up and then break up and make up and break up. And during those times of breakup, I used to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of like trying to get right with myself. And where was I going with this? Where was I going with it? Because there was a purpose. God damn it. Where'd it go? Good old Mercury retrograde, baby. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know what the fuck point I was trying to make. Lost it, collective. Showed it. It'll come to me. Damn, I wish I could pause and rewind it, but I can't. I'm recording. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Yeah, it's wow. So the back of the deck was let go of fear, and then the card that just flew out is afraid. Oh, babes. What was I can't let it go. What was the point I was trying to make? I don't know what it was. I really don't remember, y'all. I don't remember. Oh God, there it is. Yeah. So I don't know why, but I have a way of like certain words will just hit me. Cause what made me try to understand what was like going on with myself is I'm like, why do I know how unhealthy this man is for me? But then when I'm away from him, I feel like I'm just I just feel powerless. And it's because I'm codependent. I gave him all my power. I got all of my validation. When you're a codependent person, you pour so much into people. It's something external. You pour so much into things external from yourself for validation versus filling yourself up to validate yourself. You fill others up so they can validate you. Nobody will love me like her. Oh, he needs me because I do all this and I do all that. That's the vibe that this gave me when I was getting perfectionist. But yeah, that kind of made me. It kind of made me. I don't know why codependent came up some fucking way. And then I just went down a rabbit hole of what codependency was and where it stemmed from. And I said, that is fucking me. From childhood to now, this is me. And this is why it's so beautiful, right? Why I say like it's so beautiful to take the time to learn the lessons from these relationships, right? Because okay, for me, I think I just have a growth mindset. I'm always trying to grow or evolve or look for a lesson in something. Not in the moment, y'all. That's easier said than done. Not in the moment. It takes me some time to really have to sit with myself to get it. But I was sitting there and I'm like, what is it? Like, why do I feel why is it that I'm so unhappy that I'm not connected to this person that I know when I connect with will put me right back into my anxiety, making me anxious and worried and having me question myself and my work. Why do I want this back in my energy so bad? Well, one, I'm like, okay, it's abandonment. Like, it has to be abandonment issues. And I'm like, that resonates, but it's something else. Something else. And then it took me to look at other times where I portrayed these characteristics where I just really I just want him to love. I want this person to love me. And I was in my childhood with my mom. That was when I was in middle school. I was always kind of different coming up. So definitely learned how to accept it more as I got older, as far as at least when it came to like my friendships, maybe not so much in my romantic life, but yeah, like I was always the person who didn't necessarily fit in. I just had a very different my circumstances were just a little bit different. I probably had the youngest mom out of all my other, all of my other peers and things of that nature. And then my dynamics were a little bit funny because I was put up for adoption, but then my grandma took me over, took care of me, but then she passed away, then I ended back up. It just was a lot. So I always felt like I didn't necessarily, I just didn't feel like I was a part of something, like a community of something, right? And I really wanted to feel a part of something. I wanted to feel special. I wanted whatever. So yeah, I felt like when I was a kid, there was a period in time where I was looking for that validation too, not just from my mom, but from my peers and things of that nature. And I'm like, this is just a fucking repeat, just in a relationship. I shouldn't need, and that's why, and that's what really brought me to understanding the importance of self-love, because I shouldn't need anybody to feel good or happy or complete or whole with myself. I'm supposed to get it from myself. You know? I'm supposed to get it from myself. So I'm saying all that to say, when we end these relationships, it's so important to see what it is that we need to learn from them about ourselves. Not so much about the person that we're leaving behind, but ourselves. All right, and then this afraid card, I want to read it. It says, I am afraid to let down. I'm afraid to let you down once you get to know me. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. I have to overcome this and myself as you see me before coming forward ready. This is right under patience. somebody is just, I don't know, this is making me emotional. What's today's date? My moon cycle's coming around too, so it's add a little razzle dazzle to the situation. But damn. Somebody is afraid of being hurt again, but somebody is also afraid of, there may be somebody who left their situation because third party situation did show itself. So there could have been a person who, oh, it's beautiful. There could have been a person who, because you were in this third party situation, maybe you left the relationship feeling like you weren't good enough. Because this person couldn't make a decision between you and somebody else, or maybe this person did choose somebody else, ultimately did choose somebody else over you, then maybe you left the situation, very much so, a little bit insecure. Shit, I would be, I mean, the more not self-aware version of myself would be. But reality of the situation is the way people treat us is a reflection of themselves and their demons. Shit, we know this already. At this point, we should know this. If you've been watching enough of my readings, you should already know this. The way people treat you are a reflection of themselves, the shit they need to heal, the demons they fight in, the spirits they got latched onto them. It doesn't really have anything to do with you. So don't internalize this thing. Don't internalize a person who can. And another reason why I say, if you've been watching me long enough, you know what it is, because anytime we tap into your past person's energy, they are in regret. Somebody that really knew that really felt and swore up and down that somebody was so much better than you, they wouldn't be in regret crying almost every goddamn read when we channel for them. Like, come on. I don't really think I want to pull anything else from this deck. Let me see. Anything else, Spirit, from this deck before I move on to the angel numbers? Oh, cool. I kept seeing that card too. So let's see. It says inspiration. It says, there is no one else who inspires me the way you do. I am so proud of you. Your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. I don't know why I'm getting a feeling like that's a passed away loved one. That's the energy that gave me. I don't know, collective. I'm sorry I done kept y'all so long, but I felt like in the beginning I wasn't really sure where the energy was going. But I do get it. So crazy because I tried to channel for you all a few days ago. I just kept getting too many interruptions and I'm like, I can't. So I ended up getting off the reading, but this is very consistent to the energy of the other day. Which just has a lot like there is nothing really blocking you from this love that's coming in. So for the few of you who I was channeling a few days ago where it seems like you're like, you're just in a rush to get to where, it's like, I'm single. I'm single. Where's my Mr. Right? Or where's my Mrs. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? But it's just this energy of, yeah, you may look single on the outside. It looks like nobody has access to you, but your energy isn't as single as you think it is, just because your person may still be affecting, for some of y'all, your person is actually still pulling at your sacral chakra. Like there's still some type of ties that's connected to you and your past person through sex. And for some of you, it's just that you're like kind of scarred from the situation to where it is it's kind of affecting your love life now because of your outlook on love, based off of your outlook of fear or your fear or whatever it may be in regards to your last situation is carrying on into your energy now, even though you're actually not dealing with the person anymore. So technically your past person would still be in your energy, right? Right. So yeah, there's that. I gotta turn the heat down because I'm going to die in here. Like, hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'm getting it. Okay. So let's move on to some advice to close out this reading. And yeah, I'm going to let y'all go. Sorry I took all day. I think I'm going to do one more reading. You know, with my old faithfuls. But then there's I don't know. But I'll be back for another reading. Alright, divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love light, healing, prosperity, and protection. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so fucking hot. Jesus. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages. What advice do you want the Divine Collective to take from this reading to close it out? What advice do you want them to take to close out this reading? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Is that sweat? Yeah, it is. It says 111, intuition. Moderation, patience, flow. Clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, take action, and unconditional love. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. Tell me more, Spirit. O303 says taking chances. Success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, and optimism. It says, when chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary, whether in your professional or personal life. You will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risk on opportunities that could change your life for the better. Nice. Tell me more, Spirit. 5555, clarity. It says great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward, process. It says you aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life could be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last. You are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Ashe, ashe to that. Everything is going to work out perfectly in the end, collective. You don't have anything to fear. And that's why Spirit said, let go of fear. 101, starting over. Yup. Okay. It says intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Yep. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It is in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. That's all. You're not going to allow whatever heartbreak you experience from a past person to affect the happiness and the love that you can feel in your future relationships. Don't give that past person that power. Because trust me, that's what they want, quite frankly. Wouldn't nothing your past person would love to see than you not be able to move on and find the love that you're truthfully deserving of. And if they have you vibrating from it, they keep you in this place of fear that you've been in, then you will manifest that into your reality. If you walk in fear of somebody hurting you again, or if I give myself to somebody, they may turn around and hurt me, you're going to manifest it for yourself. To my new subscribers, I'm just going to be honest. Alchemists tend to gravitate to me. Like my collective tends to be alchemists, meaning people that can bend things into the reality. You could turn lead to gold. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say, when you're an alchemist, you could also bring things into fruition, rather negative or positive. So be very, very careful with that. Be very, very careful with that. I do feel like if this person comes in while you're still in this place, though, it's just Spirit is really asking for you to be transparent with this person. Be transparent. Have a heart-to-heart conversation with them about where you are in your journey. You know, the concern, you know, the concerns that you're working through, because we're not going to say you're even scared of it. You know, something that I'm working on now is, you know, my fear of repeating the same cycle over again, whatever it may be. Make sure you're very mindful of your words too, because words are spells. So, you know, whenever this situation does happen or present itself, and you feel like and if you feel like you're still in this place where you're still in fear, you still want to control the situation, you're afraid of repeating the same mistake over again, whatever it may be, have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person about it. But you're definitely calling in a soulmate, and I do really feel like you all have already met. You just met in spirit. You haven't met physically. It's not time for you. It may not be time for it to manifest physically, but for some of you, you're going to meet your twin while you are still healing. I mean, I did say twin. That was on accident, but hey, shit, for some of you, it could be a high level soulmate or a twin. I don't know, but this has been your message, collective. If this at all resonated, please like, comment, subscribe. It's just a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But until next time, I love you all so much, and peace out.